I don't usually open with Child, but we are on an account we have never been on before. Yes, that is right, my first and potentially only account review that isn't mere bones. This guy is AR60 and has no Keqing. What is this? That's Cap. That's what it is. And he made up that joke himself, and I kind of cringed a little bit because he way over-explained it, but his name is literally Cap, or Captain Blue Hat for long. He's one of my most active Discord members, and we just talk a lot about Genshin in general. Feel free to join the Discord. You'll probably see him there. I also do drop in from time to time, probably not as much as I should, but anyway, before we move on to the actual account review, we're gonna see if we can get a Keqing. He's told me he is pretty close to Pity on Standard. And Ito's banner, I don't know how true that is. Let's check history real quick. Yeah, he's decently close. This is the 10th page, so we're at about 60. But I mean, he only has 4 Acquaint Feints, so we're gonna use those 4, I suppose. See if we get lucky here. Black Tassel, we did get a purple. Let's go, who is it? It is no one. It is a piece of metal. Also nothing. And finally, also nothing. We'll potentially come back to that a little bit later, but we do have 34 of these. In terms of history here, let's see where we're at. Oh yeah, we should be definitely getting a 5-star here. Oh yeah, Ayato on 10th page, almost exactly like Standard, but we actually have some intertwined fates. He did request I do singles, so we're gonna do that, but we're gonna try and go through it quickly. Blue, 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 blue. Should be a purple coming up here any second now. Blue, at least a purple. You could just give us a 5-star straight away. This one has to be at least, yeah, that was definitely like 10 summons, I would say. Hey, we got a Goro. Ito is one of his favorite units, so Goro constellations I think are pretty good. I don't know what constellation his Goro is currently, but I'd be happy if I was an Ito main. I mean, I am partially an Ito main. He's one of my mains, but my Goro is C6 already. Blue, 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 blue. Okay, we got another purple at least. Xingqiu. Definitely C6 already, yes indeed. Our 5-star should be coming up any second now though. Blue, there we go. Who's it gonna be, Cap? Keqing. Oh my god, it actually is! Let's go! Nice! Oh my god, oops. I didn't even show that he doesn't have Keqing before he started. I'm so dumb. But you'll see this is his very first one. There's like not even anything down there. Oh man, I was literally thinking about that while I was summoning. I'm like, okay, whatever, after the 5-star, we'll just show he doesn't have a Keqing. But if we go all the way back to the beginning, level 1, constellation 0. So that was our very first Keqing on this account. I want to message him on Discord and tell him, but he told me not to. Keep it a surprise for the video. All right, well, there's your Keqing. Was that the only like OG character he was missing? Mona, Chi-Chi, Diluc, Jean, all there, and now Keqing to finish it off. So Child is his main, his overall main, is what he told me. Currently rocking Thundering Pulse, which I think is pretty good. Normal attack bonuses. Main DPS property-wise, I assume he's rocking 4-piece. Heart of Depth, yeah, let's critique those substats, starting with Flower here. That is definitely a pretty good Flower. Crit damage, attack, elements mastery. What more can you really ask for there? The Plume is exactly the same. Crit damage, elements mastery, and attack. Bro, you're making me jealous. 14 crit rate too. Jeez. Sands of Eon, this is where it gets a little harder. We do have a def percent there, which is slightly unfortunate, but otherwise, crit damage, elements mastery. I assume those are basically his 3 most important stats because I guess you're doing a lot of Vaporize with Child. But yeah, 173 elements mastery. Let's keep going though. Hydra damage bonus, a lot of crit damage, attack. Def got boosted once, but at the end of the day, it's a Goblet on the right set with the right main stat, and actually has solid subs. So for the off piece, we have a crit rate circlet of logos with 22 crit damage and 8 attack. Definitely pretty solid all around. Overall stats, he's rocking 2300 attack, which is quite a lot. Not a single point of energy recharge, but yeah, when you're using him as main, the other stats are more important. Very solid crit ratio, good element mastery, high attack, 90% Hydra damage. Triple crowned as well with a level 11 normal attack. You can basically only see that with Child teams. He says his Ito is pretty nutty as well. Again, let's critique those substats real quick. Starting with Flower, it's not technically perfect, but it does have 10 crit rate and 20 crit damage, so can't really complain, honestly. HP and Element Mastery are kind of meh for Ito, but yeah. The way the artifact actually rolled, it definitely saved it, because it avoided those 2 stats. Plume, we got crit damage and Def there. Def is also quite important for Ito, so Cool. Now where it gets harder, Sans, we got still 12.4 crit rate, which is a lot for a Sans. We are going Husk of Opulent Dreams, of course. Did roll into flat def once, but what can you do? Overall, solid Sans. Off piece is the Goblet with 7 crit rate, 20 crit damage, and more Elements Mastery. I don't think Elements Mastery is super important for Geos, but could just be the best thing he had. I feel that. And finally, we got Crit Damage Circle with 10 crit rate. That's already like definitely solid in my book, especially when you get it on the right set. So overall attributes, he actually has 2400 def. That might be more than mine. What is he? Oh, he has a signature weapon. Very cool. Geez, that crit damage. That's a very, that's a pretty nutty Ito. I didn't get that impression from like the artifact substats. They're all very good, like 8, 9 out of 10, but geez, looking at the actual stats though, his Goro is only C1 now. I'm not gonna activate it, I'll let him do that. Can't believe we actually got a Keqing, that's funny. Where is your Noelle, my guy? Essentially just wanted me to show off Noelle to show off the fact she is triple crowned. Triple crowned Noelle, I didn't think I would see that. Oh, we have an R5 Serpent Spine, that's interesting. Gladiator 4-piece, okay. Let me just take a look at the overall attributes here. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to be looking at for Noelle. I guess similar to Ito, which is def, 1700. Good crit ratio there. He's also part of his Yoimiya, but says she needs some things swapped around to actually be good, and that is the Goblet Diluc currently has on, which is a bit better, yeah. Gonna go ahead and do that, because screw you, Diluc. But also, of course, Thundering Pulse, which Child had on, which is like his main. So I imagine he's going to give that back. Taking a look at Yoimiya's finish stats, we have 2100 attack, which is good, but 0 Elements of Mastery. I don't know, Captain seems like a really big nerd, so he probably knows what he's doing, but I just always figured, you know, when you're going to be doing Vaporizes, you should have some Elements of Mastery. Otherwise, though, a really good amount of crit rate, a massive amount of crit damage, some energy recharge there. But yeah, those are basically his characters. All around very solid. I think I still am most impressed with his Ito in particular. What I want to do now is poke around the account a little bit. I think he's also a bit of an achievement hunter. Oh my god, it's everything 100%. What is wrong with you, my guy? We literally just have the fishing guide at 75, A Realm Beyond, which I think is the Serenitea Pot stuff at 90, and the Hero's Journey at 94. What are you actually missing? Collect 800 rewards from Blossoms of Wealth. Is that the ley line? I think that's the ley line, and 800 is a ton. I imagine I have this since I raise basically every character in the game, and I need to do a lot of ley lines, but that's probably the one I have that he doesn't. I mean, what is he missing, like 3? Gather 800 items in a Path of Value? That, like, if he doesn't have this one, it's probably just not possible. I don't know. Maybe 800 items aren't even released yet. And then, yeah, the fishing stuff. I definitely understand not wanting to go catch 500 fish and the pretty useless sounding fishing rod, I guess. But yeah, my guy just broke 600 achievements. I think I'm like around 300 or something. My guy never bought the bonus. We can't have that in honor of being my very first non-bones account review. Also, now we can get that pity. I'll keep some Genesis crystals in case he wants to do something else with them, which is basically like costume or whatever, but yeah. Let me see who this 5-star is. Blue. Man, are we actually gonna hit like 90 pity or what? Blue, purple, let's go. An Amber, hey, that's actually kinda pog. Amber is a super rare character. It's really just the OG ones I don't have C6 yet, which is weird since they've been around the longest. But all right, pretty cool Amber there. Blue, man, this is dumb. I wasn't really planning on having a pity counter for this video, but I might, just to see how close we are to actual pity. Blue, and my god, blue? Maybe it's because we're doing singles and it feels like more. Blue. Actually, I just remembered we only had 4 of these, so we're probably not that close still. Hopefully we have enough primos here though. Blue, another purple. Maybe it's a Kea? You know, that would be pretty sick. It's the bell. Oh geez. Another purple. Hey, well that's somewhat lucky, I guess. Never mind. 5-star has to be like any one of these now. There it is, finally. Another Keqing? Nah, I don't know about that. Oh, it's a Diluc. I have no idea how he feels about Diluc, but I mean, Diluc had the better piece than Yoimiya did, so maybe there's something there. Was that a C6 Diluc? Nah, C2 though. Yeah, C2 is kind of weird, but whatever. Again, I'll leave him to click those buttons. One thing I also like to do is just poke around the inventory, see what they kind of have. He has a lot of 5-star weapons, actually. I could have sworn when I was looking in character details, Ayato wasn't there. Or no, that was probably Ayaka. But yeah, considering like he's missing like half of the 5-stars, he has a lot of 5-star weapons, which I think is overall smarter to try and balance it and not to have like every 5-star character and like no really good weapons for them. Because yeah, then you just have a bunch of mediocre characters instead of a smaller selection of really good characters with their signature weapon and all. Weapon banner is still kind of a scam, but slightly better since they introduced epitomized path. But yeah, you know, a lot of good weapons here, mostly for their respective characters. Here's one I don't have, Summit Shaper, and Song of Broken Pines I don't believe I have either. Got to see a couple new weapons today. And in terms of artifacts, he's currently sitting at 785. How it feels to have actually some space. Yeah, it looks like most of those are still 5 stars, yeah. Resources, 8 million more, pretty pog. Got a good amount of Heroes Wit and Adventures experience for the next characters. Maybe Keqing, probably not, but he also has like thousands of most of the like green materials. Very much like Bones, but then that would make me the odd one out. Am I just lazy and don't like pick up the stuff after killing an enemy? I think I do that too often. Go ahead and check out his Serenitea Pot as well real quick. The outside area is nice, it's pretty clean. Got a lot of like mountain stuff over here. There are other islands as well. Okay, that's pretty neat. We have like a little beach sort of entrance area and then a little village letter aisle. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Inside we have like a restaurant. Oh yes, this is like a restaurant. We have Rosaria and Amber as our baristas, I suppose. Barbara and Noelle having a chat. Fischl in her room of study. That's how she gets so smart and kind of narcissistic. Couple of bedrooms separated by a piece of paper. Couple more rooms. So this is kind of like a bed and breakfast, a hotel of sorts, perhaps. Yenfei's study room. Or no, I guess this is more of like a meeting area, perhaps. Yeah, no, I think she does something with taxes or whatever. I kind of forgot what Yenfei's job is. And we have Toma in the kitchen. That shouldn't be. As far as I remember, he's not a good chef, but I think that was the whole place. Might be missing a room or two. But yeah, nice Serenitea Pot. Definitely has some character. And the last thing we're gonna do is check out his Abyss teams. Gonna give Thundering Pulse back to Child because we're going to try his floor 12 team. He shared a screenshot here of what that was, and we're going to try and go through floor 12 real quick. And first off, we have Zhongli, Animal Lady. Why did I forget what she's called? Jade? Ah yes, Jean. Sorry, Jean fans. I have no idea why that just blinked. I still don't really know how to use her. I basically just learned everything I need to for the character and then make the video, and then it kind of goes out of my head, kind of like how school was. Anyway, we also have Ito and Shogun. Kind of weird, honestly. This team, he says his teams are funky, and I definitely agree with this one. Second team looks a little bit more normal, kind of national team-esque. We have Benny, Shanling, Child, and Water Dude, but I'm gonna have Water Dude first, I guess, because I'm gonna, you know, kind of stick with Child as our main DPS here at the end. Here goes nothing. Oh yeah, wait, with Jean, we fall damage is pretty nice for Whopper Flowers. I remember that at least. Pretty solid, pretty solid. We'll just do her burst now, just because, and then try and throw him back up there. I have no idea what to do with this team, to be honest, but his Ito is actually kicking ass considering he has basically no buffs, but we still get 50k ending strikes there. I guess we're gonna go ahead and use a Raiden burst, just because, like, she's there and all. Kind of a waste when you have to hit the Electro one, but yeah. I think I do remember that the second half was just Ruin Guards, and they are dead pretty fast, so I'm not too worried if we're gonna take a little longer than half time here. Yeah, now I'm trying to save bursts. But yeah, we still have like over a minute, so I think that'll be fine for this floor. All right, let's just go ahead and start with that, I guess. Shanling burst, Xingqiu, and go into Child real quick. Let's just do his burst. Okay, I think I messed something up there, but whatever, it's fine. I didn't use Shanling's burst. That was a mistake. At this point, though, I may as well just try and keep everyone's burst for the next floor. There we go. Next chamber, we have some pretty normal looking dudes here. I like never know actually when to use Shogun because Ito can actually still keep his burst relatively easily. One more Ito burst should do it. And now I'm just trying to save bursts again, which might be an issue in this level because, yeah, can you just die though? Is this the Magukenki? If so, I think we're probably screwed. Yeah, it's the Magukenki. We definitely need to finish the other one faster. All right, but here goes nothing. I'm gonna try it anyway. Ah, the burst missed. Oh, I think we got it, just barely though. Wow, cool, 3 stars, let's go. I was not expecting that to work because, yeah, I just totally screwed up in the first half and took way too long. But all right, there might be something to this team when you can, you know, mess up that bad. To be a little bit nicer to myself, this is the first time I'm using this team. Yes, now we have the small baby Vishaps. I don't remember these being particularly hard, and yeah, with the C0 Ito here, I'm always instinctively starting with charge attacks, and that kind of messes me up because I'm used to already starting with charged attack stacks, whatever the hell they're called. Even so, the two little Vishaps are incredibly easy. But then we have the mechanical perpetual array, and I think I know why he kind of has Xingqiu in the back now, because Xingqiu has too much water and Child isn't always vaporizing. So, but maybe after Child is done, we can go to Xingqiu then. Well, mechanical array is already going into his half dead phase, and we have a minute and a half, so I think this actually won't be too much of an issue if we can actually start dealing damage to this dude. Wait a minute, does he have C6 Binny as well? My brother! I didn't even notice that until now. And I think we will be able to get it, not in like record-breaking time or anything, but hey, first try, definitely super solid team. I don't know why or how, and I'm probably using everyone wrong in every sort of situation, but the fact we can 9-star floor 12 first try with this team, gotta give props to it. But I suppose that'll pretty much do it for the Cap account review. Very solid account. Your Ito is in fact a beast, your Child as well. Make sure to tell me what you think about in the comments down below. Also down there is a like button, a subscribe button, and the link to the Discord if you want to check it out. Thanks, as always, for watching, and until next time.